afternoon baseball here on the show. Today it's Grapefruit League action between the Washington Nationals and the St. Louis Cardinals. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'm going to have to keep a close eye on Trey Turner. This guy has world-class speed, guys. He can fly. I love watching him run. So if you like watching a guy take over a game with his legs, he's your guy.
Carlos Martinez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Carlos Martinez, one of the biggest arms in the game of baseball. Electric fastball, 95 to 99 miles an hour with movement up, down, in, and out of the zone. Powerhouse slider, and I mean as good as any slider in baseball. His changeup has gotten better. If Carlos Martinez brings his A game, he has the chance to throw a no-hitter every time he takes the mound.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina, future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He will lead this one off today. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
First pitch, 106.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike two. Here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first. De Silva takes it in, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. So the base is empty here with one away, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. To his right, De Silva. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. And now for Washington, Brian Paquette, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Bader is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Steven Strasburg is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. What's your take on him, Dan?
Steven Strasburg has been good since he put on a uniform. The pride and joy of San Diego State University. The closest thing we've seen to Nolan Ryan. Mid to upper 90s fastball. Great changeup, great curveball, and great slider. Very, very rarely do you see a guy have a 4-pitch mix that's as good as Steven Strasburg's.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And I'm focusing on outfielder Juan Soto today. Obviously, the bat plays. We've seen it a time or two. This guy can go line to line with the quickness and go deep in a hurry. But defensively, he makes the game look easy as well, and a strong arm to back it up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
go, Jose.
0-2 the count to Jose Martinez. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Stepping in now, John Lewis, as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Turner is there for it. 1 down.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, David Da Silva. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
First pitch on its way. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Come on.
Let's go, St. Louis. Come on, St. Louis. Woo!
Comes set and the 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Martinez at third. Bader on second. Da Silva is over at first with 1 away. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. He pulls this one into right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Marcell Ozuna. And a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Two men are on with two men out. Ready on 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Two hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. Second inning upcoming here in Florida's Baseball City. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Nationals nothing. Leading off the inning, Brian Lim, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
The first baseman, Brian Lim.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-1 is laid off for ball two. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball one.
1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Juan Soto to the plate now. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Rendon over at second. Soto at first, one gone. Fouled off. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Now that's popped up. Martinez shading to his right. 2 gone. Here's Howie Kendrick as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Come on, let's move him, guys.
From the stretch. Ran the circle change in on him. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Lined hard and deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Three and 1 to Howie Kendrick.
Well, he's behind in the count now, and he's probably going to have to turn to something hard and straight right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Line to the right side, but foul.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And another foul ball.
Go Cardinals.
Payoff pitch on its way. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the runner will score from second.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
In now, Steven Strasburg, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-0 pitch coming. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Hit on the ground toward the left. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Up next for Washington, the shortstop, Trey.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. He's set, and the pitch. In the air, down the line in left. Ozuna on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Nationals 2 and the Cardinals 1. So that brings in the power hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway.
DeYoung.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
Fouled away. 2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. The 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Molina, who goes just by Yadi most of the time. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's just 2 for 9. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 3-2 pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
The pitcher, Carlos Martinez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and he pops up the bunt attempt. Paquette is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, right
the next to bat for St. Louis, Jose Martinez. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
1-1 the count.
Let's go, Redbird.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away.
Go, Jose!
On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Cards leave 1. They still trail it here 2-1. In now is Adam Eaton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
2, Adam Eaton.
Here comes the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1. is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
The count.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Now at the plate, Brian Paquette. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
The count 1-1.
Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2. It's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
Standing in now, Brian Lim. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees, it's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. They still lead it 2-1. Now batting, Harrison Bader, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The center fielder, Harrison Bader.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee.
The third baseman,
offensive player was all over him.
Lewis.
Into the box, John Lewis, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 home. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, David Da Silva. Here's the first pitch to him. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Bader at second. Lewis on at first with nobody out. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
Let's go, Cardinals.
It's 1-2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Let's go, Cardinals.
Pulled toward right center field. Kendrick moves over. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Throw won't get him.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
So striding in, Matt Carpenter, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Go, Matt. Here we go.
First pitch of the at-bat. Skied down the left field line. Soto sprinting after it, but this will land untouched.
Here we go, Matt.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Outside part of the plate. The changeup is in there.
2 takes and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Now batting.
And now
The
time is
shortstop.
called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Into the box now, Paul DeYoung looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Cards forced to settle for 1. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 2-2. Jack Flaherty will come on and get some work as he makes his second appearance so far this spring.
Jack Flaherty.
So coming to the plate, Anthony Rendon. His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 2.
Anthony Rendon.
First offering on its way. Now, a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand. So they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Juan Soto, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Lifted the other way down the left field line. On the move is Ozuna, and he makes the catch in the corner. Now to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. And we are tied 2-2. Max Scherzer enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for Washington, number 31, Max Scherzer.
Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here, as it'll be Yadier Molina to lead things off.
The catcher, Yadier Molina.
Now here it comes.
Here we go.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
And it's 1-1. Past battles with Scherzer. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. Line to the right side, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. One man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th, and the pitcher digs in next. It'll be Jack Flaherty. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
Ball 1.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit.
You know, sometimes, Dero, it's a war when you're a pitcher and a bad hitting pitcher. The war is the war to try to hope that he actually hits your bat. And I think he won that war, Dero. That wasn't a very pretty swing, but it produced a base hit.
So what you're saying is you were in full warlike mode in Dodger Stadium back in the day when
I sure was. John Cummings on the mound. He did me a favor, threw me a heater about 92 with cut on it, right off the barrel line drive between third and short. My one and only base hit, and I didn't even have a bat. I had to use another bat from a teammate of mine with the Pittsburgh Pirates.
0-1, here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Hit sharply toward the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison.
Stepping in, Harrison Bader. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He's set. Here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike. One and one.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One left for the Cardinals. We'll head to the fifth, tied at 2. Number 62 takes the mound
now
as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 62.
Stepping up now, Howie Kendrick, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier.
Kendrick.
Here comes the first pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Behind 0-2 now. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Hit softly on the ground to third. Lewis gloves it, and the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 31.
Striding in now for the Nats, Max Scherzer. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-2 takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey Turner.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. 2 out, nobody on.
Woo!
0-2, here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Soft liner to the left side. But little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Eric Fetty will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 23, Eric Fetty.
Digging in, the switch hitter, John Lewis. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
John Lewis.
First pitch on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses up and in.
Well, when you're behind in a count like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Is strike 2 swinging.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. David Da Silva waits on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Right side, but it's well foul. The next 3-2. Line towards center field. Eaton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Stepping in now, David Da Silva. Popped up, Rendon in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 13.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Drilled to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Through 5, all even at 2-2.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So a new pitcher set to go here as the right-hander Adam Wainwright gets the call.
Number 50, Adam Wainwright.
Now at the plate, Adam Eaton. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so
the center
far.
fielder, Adam Eaton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0.
Go back to DC.
2-0 to the Nationals center fielder. This is line to left. Ozuna has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Brian Paquette. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Brian Lim. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Wainwright, a right-hander who goes 6'7" tall. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this: you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Wainwright's ready. 2-2 pitch on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. Home half of the 6th inning coming up. Deadlocked at 2 apiece. Austin Voss enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 50, Austin Voss.
Stepping into the box, Marcell Ozuna. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. This is on the ground over to first. Lim fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals.
So digging in now, Paul DeYoung. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Now the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Kendrick. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 4.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. First pitch on its way. To the left side, but it's well foul. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. John Brebbia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 60, John Brebbia. Now playing short.
Matt Adams is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Adams.
Come on now, let's get the K right here.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
Go back to Washington, Matt.
Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Turned on down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
And that's one of those
Now
plays
batting,
that stay with
left
you for an
fielder,
entire game.
Juan
You want to get the first
Soto.
out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
Wilmer
Ladies and
Defoe
gentlemen,
will come
your
on to
attention,
pinch hit
please.
here in a big spot.
Pitch hitting for Washington, number 1, Wilmer Defoe.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. Here's the 0-2. In the air out to left. Ozuna comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Standing in, Kurt Suzuki hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2. The 2-2 is down low, and he gets the call. Strike three looking.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Howie Kendrick, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled straight back. A pause and the 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Nationals lead 1. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Cody Glover gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 34, Cody Glover. Now catching and batting 9th, number 32.
Michael Taylor is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Number 3, Michael A. Taylor.
Digging in, Edmundo Sosa. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Edmundo Sosa.
First delivery to him on the way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Number 11, Ryan Zimmerman.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, try that call again. Let's win, Cardinals.
The 1-1 home. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Paul Goldschmidt will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Paul Goldschmidt.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Let's do it, Cardinals. There we go.
And he takes a cold strike 1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Come on, Cardinals, come on.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Ground ball sent back up the middle to his right, Paquette. And that's the second out. Jairo Munoz will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Munoz.
Check swing called strike, 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Paquette is up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Score remains 2-2. Jairo Munoz will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 34.
Dakota Hudson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
The Cardinals, number 43.
Adolis Garcia is into the ballgame as well as he takes over out in right. Standing in, Spencer Keyboom, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. Ozuna has a play. 1 out. Andrew Stevenson will come on as a pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for Washington, number 17, Andrew Stevenson.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Go Cardinals! Come on, Cardinals!
3-0 now. Stevenson stands in at an even 6 feet. Throws left-handed, swings the bat the same way. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The center fielder, number 2.
Brian Dozier will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Dozier.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
All right, Cardinals, let's go, St. Louis. Swing.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away.
Go Cards!
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Get out of here, DC.
He'll try it again. 3-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Ozuna. He gets there, and that's the second out. Victor Robles will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Victor Robles.
No balls and a strike to count. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles.
Put him away. Swing.
Liner toward right center. And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Now batting.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. The 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. That's popped up. De Silva trying to get there. He can't get to it. This one's down. He'll come home with it. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
You can tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
A. Taylor.
Chris Beck enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Number 70, Chris.
Michael Taylor will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle, reined in, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Nationals 4 and the Cardinals 2. Andrew Stevenson will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
For the Nationals, now playing shortstop, number 7.
Brian Dozier will stay in the ball game as he takes over in center.
Now in center field, number 9, Brian.
Victor Robles
Dozier
will stay in the ball game now as he comes on to play second
number
here.
16, Victor Robles.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Wander Suero is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now at first base, number 10, Yan Gomes.
Colton Wong will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Taylor, and they can't run it down.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Again, another foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Brandon Snyder is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here. Dexter Fowler will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Dexter Fowler.
Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0.
No strike.
The 1-0 is taken below the zone for a
2
ball.
balls, no strike.
Now the 2-0 home. Pitch is popped up. Sanchez in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now.
All right, let's go.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
No problems for him on the mound
The
since
batter,
he's come out of the pen to
13.
start this inning.
Second
That's
baseman,
back-to-back Ks, and
Matt.
he's making it look pretty
Sharpen
easy.
your
This has
attention,
the
please.
makings of a good outing
Pinch
so
hitting for the
far.
Cardinals.
Jed Jerko will
Number
come
3.
on now as the pinch hitter.
Jed Jerko.
You can do it.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Getting late. 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning.
Go, Cards, go.
And he lays off for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Let's go, Cardinals! Go, Cardinals, go!
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More spring training baseball from Florida following this.
Your
Colton
attention,
Wong
please.
is going to go ahead and
This
stay in the
game
ball
for
game
the
and play
Cardinals.
third now.
Now playing third base, number 16.
Jed Jerko will
Colton
stay in the ball game now as he
Wong.
comes on to play
Now
second
at
here.
second base, number 3, Jed Jerko.
Drew
Now at
Robinson
first base,
is
number
into the game as
33,
well as he's the
Drew
new first baseman.
Robinson.
Striding in, Adrian Sanchez. He'll start things off
The
in the
third
top of the
baseman,
9th
number
as they
5,
look for a little insurance.
Sanchez.
Go, Cardinals!
And the pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Beck, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was taken in the second round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Waiting on deck is Howie Kendrick. Now the payoff pitch home. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 3-2 one more time. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Ready for
right
another
fielder,
chance? Howie Kendrick. He went down on strikes last time up.
Come on, St. Louis!
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. And there's a swing and a miss by Kendrick as he falls behind now 0-2. Line drive to left. And Kendrick has a base hit.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Into the box now, Spencer Keyboom, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
This is our house.
An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. Kendrick, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
Let's go.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Now in the box, Brandon Snyder.
Shut him down now.
Here comes the first pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. One and 2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
The 1-2 pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. There's 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Brian Dozier. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. Garcia is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Nats leave a pair as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Sean Doolittle enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Washington, number 62, Sean Doolittle.
Tyler O'Neill will be summoned a pinch hit here to start the bottom of the ninth. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win, so he's got his work cut out for him here. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Tyler, let's go.
And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1.
Let's go, Carp.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Let's go, Redbirds.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And that is the start they were looking for, down by 2, as that misses for ball 4.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Matt Wieters will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 32, Matt Wieters.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. His career line with Doolittle. He's 1 for 2. The 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Ripped on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
The catcher, number 4.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Stepping in now, Yadier Molina takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Standing in now, Edmundo Sosa, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Tying and winning runs are on here with nobody out. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away.
Come on, Cardinals.
And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now one away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we
Now
see a
batting.
lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Let's go, Cardinals. Base hit here.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
All right, Cardinals.
The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
All right, let's go.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there, as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
The batter,
Justin Williams will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 67.
Ball one, looking to give his team the lead if he can drive a ball deep enough into the outfield. Here's the 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Come on, baby, got that run in.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll take it to the bag for the force, and this one is over. 4-2 the final score today. The Nationals came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Coda Glover gets the W on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and erased any hope the opposition may have had. And for that, he's our top player of the game.
You know, being a closer is a pressure-packed, tough job to have. So when you go out there and dominate like he just did, it's definitely worth celebrating.